Deepfake pornography is a growing issue around the world. AI-generated sexually explicit images of celebrities are everywhere. But A-listers aren't the only victims of deepfakes. And this global issue also has a Canadian connection. CBC News' visual investigation team has been working with international partners looking into a website called Mr. Deepfakes. It was one of the biggest deepfake porn sites online until it was shut down this week. Eric Cito is here to tell us more about this exclusive investigation. He is a senior reporter in the Visual Investigations Unit, and a warning, this is some graphic material. So, Eric, not everyone might even know what deepfake porn is, so what is it?
Yeah, well, first off, it's a growing problem, and it's getting really easy to do. And essentially what you can do is, with these apps now, is you can take your face. If I get a photo of you, a few photos, I can actually swap them, face swap them onto different bodies and make images, pornographic images of videos. And it's really that easy to use. Like, there's really these apps that make it that simple to do. And sometimes you can't even tell if they're real or not. But those are kind of the easy apps to use. Those are kind of the cruder versions of these deepfake AI images. What we found is that in order to make them kind of high quality deepfakes, you still need a lot of technical expertise. And we found a lot of that content on this website, Mr. Deepfakes. And for people that haven't been to this website, the Mr. Deepfakes was the most notorious deepfake porn website in the world. It housed almost 70,000 videos at one point. And I think collectively our research showed that more than 2 billion views on those videos. One YouTuber we found, she's a Canadian. You know, she's not Taylor Swift following, but she had a little bit of a following on YouTube. She considers herself a private citizen, for sure. Sarah Zed from Vancouver. When we showed her or told her, like, we had found her images and videos on this website, she said, you know, for a private citizen like her, it's a real slippery slope. Here's what she had to say.
Every time it is being used on some really big name celebrity like Taylor Swift, it emboldens people to use it on much smaller, much more niche, more private individuals like me. And when it's used on individuals like me, that only emboldens it to be used on, for example, your university classmate.
So one of the things that keeps coming up is, this is a victimless act, this is a harmless act, but it actually is. And all the experts we spoke to, all the people we spoke to that were on this website, or just say that this causes such emotional, psychological harm. Sarah Zed, for example, she said, this is humiliating, and this is a form of control. Wait.
So this is the first time someone involved in the website has been identified, Eric. So how did you find out who he was?
Yeah, this was the big thing. People have been trying to figure out who was behind this, who's that key person behind the site for years. And we actually collaborated with some international partners. Bellingcat is an open source investigative outlet, and a couple of Danish outlets, Politik and Checkday. And we spent months basically looking kind of at looking for digital clues, digital breadcrumbs that could piece together a profile of maybe who's running this site and all that. And through our research, we actually found usernames, email addresses, passwords, IP addresses, and it all kept on coming back to a GTA person, a person from Canada, a person named David Doe, who basically he's a pharmacist essentially in the Markville Stouffville Hospital, Uxbridge Hospital, and he lives in this unassuming life, but there's this double life to him where he was the key person or a key person behind this website.
How did Mr. Doe respond to your investigation, Eric?
Yeah, I mean, we tried for weeks just because we had so many questions for him to try to get some answers, emailing, calling, and we delivered a letter to him in person even. He didn't respond. And so we spent a few weeks just trying to get more, and we actually tracked him down while he was parking his car. David, can I just talk to you right now? I'm going to order CBC News. We've been trying to talk to you for weeks about Mr. Deepfakes and your role in it. I have to go. I know you have to go, but we want answers. We've been trying to talk to you for weeks. What happened as a result of all of our inquiries and requests for comment, he shut down the site, or the site was shut down permanently over the weekend.
So this is hard to understand, but this is not actually illegal in Canada yet.
That's true. Yeah, it's not illegal in Canada, but there are some provincial laws that allow you to, try to seek damages or to take those images down. But any kind of criminal ban outlawing this would come from the federal government. Some countries already have started doing this. Australia, the UK, Denmark, they actually make it illegal to share this type of content. And Prime Minister Mark Carney, he said in the recent campaign that this is an election issue, that he intends to create a law to outlaw essentially and ban non-consensual deepfake porn.
Yeah, surprising to see this so close to home. Senior visual investigations reporter Eric Cito. Thanks for this, Eric.
Thanks.
You can learn more about exactly how our visual investigations team tracked down the key person, Mr. Deepfakes, at cbcnews.ca.